Hi guys, Debbie here. Welcome to today's video and to my channel if you're new here. So today's video, as you know from the title, I'm going to be doing a bit of a review slash first impressions kind of video on one of the Beauty Bay palettes, this little one here. So it's one of their Everything You Need palettes, and this one's the Bright palette, and these are the colours inside. It's absolutely gorgeous and I got it for free. I ordered a couple of items during the Lipstick Friday, got a couple of Anastasia lipsticks, also got the Dominique Cosmetics palette, so I'd gone way over what I needed to buy, but this got thrown in for free, so it made it a really good deal. When I've looked it up, it's £6.50, which is less than drugstore price. And first impression so far is I love that it's cardboard and it's got the sort of holographic around the side. It does also have a mirror, and there's a mix of mattes and shimmers in the palette and really beautiful colours. So if this turns out to be a good palette, then it's an excellent one for people who are wanting to dip their toes into colour, I think. So you've got quite a lot of rainbow shades there, but they're not ultra scary kind of shades. You know, there's some that are a bit deeper, reds and things like that. There's a really nice pinky duochrome kind of shimmer in there as well. So really pretty shades. So what I'm going to do is start by swatching the shades out so I can see kind of if they have got good pigmentation and what base to put down, because when I've bought drugstore palettes, or recently I bought the Barry M palette, I did struggle a little bit to get the pigmentation to work for me. So playing with different bases sometimes helps that. So I'm going to swatch them out just on bare arms, and we're going to see what the shades look like. And I'm going to swatch from top like that to bottom. Okay, so that's the shades there. So they're a bit sheerer than perhaps some of my more high-end or my indie palettes, but I'm not disappointed with them actually, because my swatching skills are not good, and they've come out pretty good over no base at all, and they are really beautiful. The second shade in, that shade Tutti Frutti there, absolutely beautiful tones in that. Love that one, and really liking the look of that shade as well, which is called Lagoon. So we've got some really nice names actually. We've got Candied Candy Floss, Tutti Frutti, Surreal Strawberry, Heat Wave, Lemonade, Granny Smith, Lagoon, Blue Vibes and Amethyst. So I'm loving the names as well. So I've got good first impressions, but what's important is how they look on the eyes. So I'm going to create an eye look using them. I think because they are quite rainbow bright, so I think I am going to lay down a white base and use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Guys have seen me do a million times before, so I'm just going to whiz through that process just so you can see that that's what I did, and then we'll just get straight on with the eye look. Okay, as it was the shade Tutti Frutti that I like the best from the swatches, I'm going to go in with that one first, and just with a little blending brush. This one's the E25 from Sigma. Looks a little bit green on the ends because it's stained, but it's got no shadow on it. I'm just going in with that one. Tiniest bit of kick up, but nothing dramatic. I'll just tap my brush off. It's like that pinky red kind of vibe that I think the Watermelon Squeeze palette from Colourpop would have. I don't have that palette, but looking at the reviews I've seen of it, I think that is a really pretty shade. They do these palettes in various different colours. They do neutral ones. They do ones that are all mattes in this £9 or all shimmers. And then they do some much bigger ones as well with I think 42 shades, which are way too big for what I would want. Just not really wanting to pick up any more big palettes for storage reasons. I have got one or two of the Morphe ones that are like the 39A and the 35M Boss Nude, but they don't get used much in my collection because I have other things on top of them in my drawer. So Don't want to pick up anything big like that again, and I think these are ideal. As I say, if you're dipping into colour and you just want a few shades just to liven up your look and you want a kind of partner palette for that, but also just as a really small travel palette, this could be great. It's like a flamingo-y pink, this one, I think. What I'm going to do is go in the inner and outer corners with the red shade, which is Surreal Strawberry. That one's a bit less red than I was thinking it might be. I always compare every red in my collection to Sugar Pills Love Plus, which is my absolute favourite red, and these aren't the intensity or quality of those, but then again each one of those pans for the Pro pans are £8, so this is only £6.50 for 9 shades, but it's not that bad, you know. It's coming out pretty vivid. It's just more of a wash of red than a bright red, if that makes sense. And the name Surreal Strawberry leads me to believe it's not meant to be like a blood red anyway. We're going for a bit of a halo eye situation today because I've not done one of those for a while. They're not the easiest for me to do on my eye shape, but I just wanted to do something I haven't done for a little while. I'm going to pack some glitter glue just in the centre of my lids, and then I'm going to go in with that Lagoon shade, the bluey shade. I think it would have looked really pretty as well with the Candy Floss shade, but I've decided to go in with Lagoon. Oh, that is nice. This palette is really surprising me. Like, to be honest, I expected it to be a little bit rubbish because of the price, but you can't always tell. And Beauty Bay do have some really good products. So I've also got, and I'll show you at the end of the video, the collaboration that they did with Jordan Lipscomb, who's an influencer. They brought out a palette called the Trooper palette, and that one's all grungy greens, and that one's really good. But that was £20, so I expected that one to be good. This one's £6.50, it's amazing me. That Lagoon shade is stunning. Really stunning. I am going to take some of that Candy Floss shade actually at each side of where I've done that halo. I'm just going to use that just to help blend that into the Surreal Strawberry shade that we'd already laid down. Just make it a little bit less stark there. Okay, for the lower lash line I'm going to go in with the shade Amethyst. That's pretty as well. It's lighter than I thought it would be, but I think that's a good thing for this look. And I haven't sprayed it, I've just gone in dry with it actually, just to see how that would work. In my waterline I'm just going to keep things nice and simple and just use the Heartless pencil from Urban Decay, 24/7 pencil. And then for a little bit of inner corner highlight, and really just to use all of the shades, or as many as I can, I'm going to go in with the Lemonade shade. I'm just bringing that to meet that purple shade there, so just that little touch in my lower lash line there. That one's needing a bit of help to show up. I'm needing to spray it, otherwise I'm not getting any colour payoff, but when it's sprayed it's quite pretty. Okay, so that's the look right now. Really pleased with the shades I've used so far. The standout for me I think is the Tutti Frutti shade. I love the vibes of that colour, so beautiful. and I'm not mad at the Lagoon shade either, and I love the pairing of those two together. So I'm really enjoying this palette so far, and I didn't expect to love it as much as I do. So makeup is surprising me all the time just lately. So I'm just going to hop off camera. I'm going to do a little bit of a wing, but not a massive wing, just a small wing, just to finish off the look, and choose a lipstick, and I'll be right back with you with some final thoughts. Okay guys, so here's the finished look. I've not enjoyed playing with the palette quite so much in quite a long time, so I'm really surprised by this little palette. And if you're planning to pick up a colourful palette, maybe you haven't got a massive budget to spend, or even if you haven't, you just want to treat yourself to something that's really cute, nice cardboard packaging, beautiful shades. They will need some glitter glue or spraying to make the shimmers intense enough. The glitter glue worked really well with that Lagoon shade. I think if you like sort of the pinky red kind of tones, you will enjoy Tutti Frutti. The red shade and Tutti Frutti don't show up, so Surreal Strawberry and Tutti Frutti don't show up that differently on the eyes, I didn't think, or not how I use them in this look. But other than that, obviously I've not used the orange and the green or the blue, so I'm tempted to do another look and pull those three in together and do something with those. But I'm quite inspired for only having 9 shades of all the different things you could do with this, and I think it's a good ratio of mattes to shimmers as well. You've got 4 mattes and 4 shimmers, and then the shade Blue Vibes looks to be more of a satin shade. I mean, for £6.50 you're paying less than £1 a shade. It's absolutely incredible value. And as I say, if these shades aren't your vibe, or you want all matte or you want all shimmer, they do options like that as well. So, and various different sizes. So they've got the big £42 ones, they've got some that I think are around about 24 shades, don't quote me on that, but they're between the two. And then they've got these little ones that are £9, which are the ones that appeal to me the most. And just as a side note, this is the other one that I've got from Beauty Bay. It's very similar. It's the Brights Everything You Need one is slightly smaller, not much smaller, and I'd say this one is a little bit thinner. And this was the Jordan Lipscomb Trooper palette. So Jordan Lipscomb collaborated with Beauty Bay to bring out 3 palettes, and they were £50 for the bundle or £20 each. And I just picked up this one because of the beautiful grungy green tones in there, and it is stunning on the eyes, this one. And the highlights are both really good as well. It's not available anymore, but the reason I'm telling you is because they've got a collaboration that they're calling the Collaboration With You, and it's kind of like a collaboration with their customer base, and they brought out 3 palettes together, and I think they're £35 to get the bundle. But there's 2 of them are really neutral, one's like sandy sort of colours and one's a bit more corally neutral. And then they've got an interesting one that's got some neutrals, but it's got some pinks and purples in. And knowing that the formula for these particular ones, because it's laid out the same with, some of them have a bronzer and then a blush there, or some of them have a blush and a highlight, etc. But this kind of shape and size I know are really good. This one was made in Italy, really good formula. Whereas this one is made in People's Republic of China. And I think the quality of these is better. I mean, as I say, they're a lot more money than Everything You Need. But having said that, I mean, you can see the look I've created with this, and it's really, really pretty. And if you like the strawberry kind of toned eyeshadows that are becoming the popular thing at the moment, popularised by some of these Colourpop palettes that are coming out, like the Main Squeeze, then I think you'll really enjoy it. And if you're in the UK, it's way easier to get Beauty Bay products to you than it is Colourpop. So that's my thoughts on it. I've paired it with Strawberry Crush liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star. Just thought it pulled out some of the strawberry tones from my eyes, and I feel really pretty in this one, and I'm really, really happy that I got it. And obviously bargain for me because it was free, so expect to see another look at least out of this, as I say, using the greens and blues and probably the orange. I think that could make a really nice pairing out of this one as well. So yeah, total thumbs up on this one, which is always nice when that happens. So Have you guys got anything from the Beauty Bay collection? Either the more expensive ones or the bigger palettes, or do you gravitate more to small £9 palettes like this one? Now you've seen this, are you interested to pick it up? I'd love to know. Just love chatting with you in the comments about your makeup. So yeah, I'd love to know that. But other than that, that'll be the end of the video for today. And hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.